Story time. A very high-paid international company executive gets a call from his assistant saying that, with great apologies, the normal hotel that we book you at this certain city had a VIP guest in your regular suite. So they apologized and said the room is not available until 24 hours later. So we have booked you into the next hotel nearest to it, which is a 4-star hotel. And we apologize, but we ask you to tolerate this inconvenience for 24 hours while your room at your normal 5-star plus luxury hotel is ready the next day. So he accepts and reluctantly goes and checks in at this other hotel next to where he usually stays. And the next day in the morning, while he's waiting for his other hotel to be ready, and while he's still at that 4-star hotel, he's sitting in the little lobby there and checking his emails and stuff. And he notices a woman, obviously in a work uniform, in a lower level type of job at the hotel, talking to the receptionist. From the back, he notices this woman had a body to die for. Imagine a body every woman would dream about. These are his explanations. These are his words. And she turns around and he sees that while she has no makeup and her hair is in a ponytail, and again she's wearing a vest that is obviously a light blue colored work uniform. She was some kind of a chambermaid or something, the girls that go clean the rooms in the hotel. And he sees a face like a Grace Kelly type of face, and he is just instantly smitten and overly impressed. And so when she walks away, he goes to the receptionist and inquires, and they said yes, indeed, yes, she works there, and she was just discussing some small matter, with the receptionist. Anyways, he gets very interested and just cannot let her go, and asks the gentleman behind the desk if he can have a word with her. They say, well, her English is really broken, she's not from here, but yeah, sure, if you want. He says, yes, it's an important matter I want to discuss with her. So he introduces himself they bring her up, he introduces himself to the lady, and he apologizes for this unexpected approach and everything, and lets her know in any way he can, as she speaks very broken English, that he's interested in her. And while he's talking to her, he notices that her side tooth is missing, and he immediately offers to have that fixed for her. So after some talk, she agrees. After some translation from her other co-workers who were from the same country that she was, she agrees, and he says he'll pay for everything, and he just wants to do a good Samaritan thing, and with no expectations, he wants to have her tooth fixed. So she agrees, and long story short, he fixes her tooth. Obviously, he has her contact information, and they start communicating and everything, and he agrees to basically start a romantic relationship with her. And from what he said, he was, of course, he was first impressed by her incredible good looks and her shape, because he didn't know her. But the fact that she was also working, and she was, in his words, one of those women, us guys know the type that I'm talking about. Those women who are beautiful and don't know it. You know what I'm talking about? There are women that we come across in our life that are very beautiful, very attractive, but they don't know it. They're not aware of what they got, basically. Anyways, I want to make a long story short. He agrees to basically do everything with her, except, in terms of legally. marrying her, making her his wife, except for one thing. He says, I'll do everything that a man does for a woman, except I will not bring you to the West and introduce you to the life I have in the United States, because I don't want you to be exposed to that life. I will, you can visit, you can travel there, but I don't want you to live there, because I don't want you to adopt the current culture that is prevailing in the United States. And I mean, put yourself in her place. She obviously agrees. They go to trips around the world, fabulous cruises. She takes English lessons, and this was 4 years ago. She speaks pretty good English now, to be well understood, of course with little mistakes and everything. She was in her early 30s then, so she's about 35 now, 35, 36 now. And this is a lesson to all those women that say, I have a career, I have my own house, I have this, I have that. You know, men don't care about those things. You know, it's like, have you heard of the expression, pardon me if it's a little crude, but a tit on a bowl? This is a meaningless thing to mention to a man, that you have your own house, that you have a job, that you have a certain amount of degrees, education and all that. Those things don't matter to a woman, to a man. What matters to a man is a woman, of course, that he is physically attracted to, a woman that is calm, a woman that is agreeable, a woman that provides him with a stable, as much as possible. We know your women are a little more emotional, but imagine a line on a cardiogram, as smooth, as close to the middle as possible. Nobody wants drama. Nobody wants unexpected explosions. Nobody wants, unexpected, unpleasant behavior, difficult women that are, hard to please, in your face, obnoxious, a woman that cusses. Nobody wants those. A classy man, a good man, and I give you, a man that is good, does not want that. They don't want that. They're not going to tolerate it. Those who tolerate it don't have other options. Rest assured. So I wanted to share this story with you because I myself found it very interesting. I have seen this woman, and she is everything that he described, and I don't blame him for wanting to be with her. Imagine a face of Grace Kelly and a body of Brigitte Bardot. Look them up and you know what I mean. While you're enjoying this view, as much as my cell phone camera can afford, that's the Acropolis, and that's the Elisabethus. This is the type of places that he would take her, I imagine, and much better. All the best till I talk to you again.